Ben ritrovati, concludiamo insieme questa 7ª giornata della 10ª edizione del Ferrara Film Festival. Io ho il piacere di avere qui con me Olia Oparina, parlerò in inglese con lei, quindi come prima faremo un po' di traduzione e un po' parlerò direttamente con lei. Thank you to be here.
Oh, thank you for having me.
You just arrived like a few hours ago
I
in
arrived
Italy, right?
2 hours ago.
Where
and
did
that's
you
my
come?
first time in Ferrara. I've never
Yeah?
been here.
And in Italy?
Second time.
Second time.
Last year I came to Italy, but I was in Rome, Venice, and Florence.
What do you think about this small, tiny, teeny town?
Well, I haven't actually. That's like my very first time in the center right now.
Okay.
So we were just driving, and I was like, wow.
I'm glad you're seeing it like now in the night, because today it was a little bit cloudy, but when it's sunny, it's really, really...
Yeah.
So we've just been to the cinema to see Ashes. Do you want to talk about it a little bit? This afternoon we talk about it with Stephanie, but since it's a project that you created together, and for the people that haven't seen it yet, if you want to say something about the movie.
Yes, so Stephanie came to me. She was referred by another director because I was in a female, in a program, Black Magic. I don't know if you know the Black Magic Collective. It's a camera brand in the US. So they had a program that was called Future Directors of Studio Features, and there were 9 female directors in there. And Stephanie did a short film with one of our directors before, Tiffany, and Tiffany recommended me for Ashes. And basically she was like, I know Ole's vision is going to be great for this. I'm a bit on the darker side. I'm more into like psychological thrillers and dark fantasy horror stuff. So Western was a new genre for me. And that's why it was exciting, actually. So she came to me. She's like, hey, I have a dream. I have this amazing script. I don't know where to start. I'm coming to you. What can we do? I was like, wow. Like, I felt her energy, like very strong energy. I was like, these are kind of women that I love to work with. And we just clicked. I read the script and I just got it. And I was like, I know how to make it. I know exactly how I want to shoot it. And I was like, do you have the budget? She's like, She's like, very little. I was like, okay, but she had a location. She brought animals because she works for the animal safety company.
Oh, so the snake that we saw in the movie, she brought it there?
All of these animals came from people she knew from the company.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, okay, I've never worked with animals on set before. I worked with a cat, but I haven't worked with a snake or like a wolf. Yeah. And so that was exciting. And then we had Billy Wurst from the Lost Boys, the cult film about vampire bikers that, that I had a crush on personally. So,
well,
yeah. So look, there's so many good things about the script, and I definitely saw it as a bigger project too. Yeah.
Yeah. Faccio un brevissimo riassunto di quello che mi ha raccontato. Quando si sono conosciute con Stephanie, le è stata raccomandata da un altro collega in comune e il budget era poco, la location c'era. Lei ha appena letto lo script, ha creduto moltissimo in questo progetto, l'ha visualizzato subito, ha capito subito come avrebbe voluto realizzarlo, al punto che infatti lo vedono come un progetto molto più grosso e it's gonna become from a short movie.
She's writing it.
Yeah, exactly. Quello che ci ha detto oggi pomeriggio Stephanie è che l'idea è di quello di trasformare da cortometraggio a un film vero e proprio. So you said that the psychological part, the human psyche, it's something it's interesting for you. With this movie, what kind of fear or emotion do you think you want to explore?
So first of all, and she's a woman in a male-dominated world. Back in the day when it was much more difficult than now, you basically had to survive in the desert. And once you lose your husband, you're done. Like, that's how it used to be. And her techniques were very female techniques. So not with the power and strengths and trying to she was very cunning, and she changed her ways of manipulation a few times, from like trying to engage in a personal conversation, like very intimate conversation, to trying to seduce, to trying to make him feel guilty. Like there's so many things that we do as women that I wanted to show through that film. And then her growth as a character, how she is like a bit of a victim in the beginning and a bit lost, and then how she grows and turns into this really strong woman who doesn't have to follow anymore, and she's a leader now. So
It becomes so natural in the movie.
yeah.
You know? In questo cortometraggio che siamo appena tornati dal Notorious Cinema, un aspetto che a lei piace molto è la psiche umana, no? E in questo cortometraggio si vedono veramente tante tecniche, come le ha chiamate lei, della psiche femminile, di come riusciamo magari a volte ad ottenere le cose che desideriamo, ma non c'è il tipico potere che prevale, è proprio una seduzione che si alterna a una comicità, che si alterna a un senso di colpa per una donna nel 1867 che quindi aveva bisogno, diciamo, di passare da essere da sottomessa a leader. So, in your work, I mean, this is the first time that you work with her, right?
Yes.
Okay. Are there like funny things that happen during all the shooting, or a funny anecdote that you want to share with us?
Well, the wolf was the first-time actor, and she was really friendly, too friendly. She was wiggling her tail and wanted to be pet. And not the owner, but the trainer really tried to keep her away from everybody and not to be distracted, because she got a little bit distracted. The snake didn't want to, like they lift their head before they attack. But she was a bit overfed and lazy.
Snake?
So she didn't want to do it, yeah. So all she did was like crawling, slithering. What else did we have?
I'll translate while
It
we
was
think
like,
about it.
yeah, okay, go ahead.
In questo film ci sono degli animali, perché Stephanie comunque ha a che fare con questa associazione che si occupa di animali, e per lei era la prima volta, quindi una sfida ulteriore nel creare qualcosa dove gli animali sono importanti. Ci sono lupi, come dicevamo oggi pomeriggio, c'era questo serpente che però era un po' troppo grasso e un po' troppo pigro, me l'ha definito, e quindi non voleva alzare la testa, oppure un lupo che invece sembrava più un cane che un lupo, quindi dava troppa confidenza. Quindi mi sta raccontando un po' di aneddoti simpatici che sono successi durante le riprese di questo cortometraggio.
Yeah, and in terms of challenges, I guess like we rehearsed this big fight, huge fight. We had like rehearsals, a week of rehearsals in a big school gym. And then we get this like really tiny spot, the shack that you saw in the movie for the two guys. It was tiny. So there wasn't like really too much space for them to fight. So we had to actually like almost rewrite the entire fight, re-improvise the whole thing.
Questa scena dove ci sono i due uomini che litigano, se vedrete il cortometraggio, hanno dovuto riadattare completamente lo script e improvvisare, perché la location era bellissima, ma lo spazio per interpretare proprio una lotta tra questi due protagonisti maschili non era sufficiente. And what do you think about... it's a question that I did also to Stephanie. We spoke a lot about the relationship between cinema and women during this 10th edition of the Ferrara Film Festival. And as a woman, as a director, do you always feel comfortable? Are there still challenges you think that women have to face to be on the same exact level of a director, an actor?
It's a long way to go. It's getting better, but it's a long process. I think it will take many years. But I am happy to see that these days we have lots of movies from the female perspective. And I see it more and more now. And I see that there is a big audience for it, and they are very excited. And the men who are still in charge, for the most part, they're businessmen. So all they care about is audience and the client. And so when they see that there is a demand for this kind of product, they will support women. So that's encouraging in a way.
Definitely. Stephanie also said something really similar to you indeed. Stavamo parlando del rapporto, per riagganciarci a una delle tematiche che abbiamo trattato nel corso di questa 10ª edizione, del rapporto delle donne con il cinema, e anche lei comunque ha sottolineato il fatto che sono stati fatti dei passi avanti molto importanti e che oggi anche uomini sostengono molto donne che vogliono fare questo tipo di mestiere. Before leaving, I would like to ask you if you're already working on something new. Not with Stephanie, I mean in general, your projects.
Right.
Something that you
Well,
want to share.
yes, no pressure, but Stephanie needs to finish that script.
The script. If she's listening to us, you have a job to do here.
Yes, but I wrote a script that was a semi-finalist at Sundance, and it's a dark fairy tale horror, inspired by the Slavic legend that I heard as a child, and set in a Romani camp. So I'm actually exploring like two cultural groups, like Slavic and Romani, Calderash Romani. Dark fantasy. It's written, it's ready to go. I have this development company who right now we have a Romani consultant on it, and to make sure that it's culturally appropriate, not offensive to anyone, and just representing everybody in a proper light, and not also like avoiding cliches and all that.
And this is going to be a short movie as
It's
well?
a feature film. It's a full-length film.
Oh, okay.
I took screenwriting classes at Sundance Collab. It took me a year to write. It's my first feature script. And then I submitted it to Sundance Lab, and it was a semi-finalist. And generally gets like really good reviews, and I'm really hopeful for it. I think it's gonna be made.
Le facciamo un grandissimo in bocca al lupo per questo suo nuovo progetto, allora, che sta prendendo il via, e che sarà una specie di fiaba con delle tonalità dark, ispirato a delle tradizioni anche slaviche, slave, da dove viene lei, quindi we say break a leg, right?
Yep.
Thank you so much for being
Thank
here
you.
with us
Thank you for
tonight.
having me.
I wish you the best.
Thank you.
Enjoy
Appreciate
the
it.
night in
Oh
Ferrara.
yes. We love Italy.
Thank you, Alia.